yes, there's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Throwing his dart. Pass caught right side, Phantom. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's good for a first down. An 8-yard pickup results in a first down.
To the air, dart. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's got it inside the 10. And touchdown. DK Metcalf with career touchdown number 60. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Our home team, nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door. A little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time on wrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels and picking up some nice yardage.
Down inside the 40.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man, there's Darnell Washington. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Darnell Washington, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Boswell good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here.
Someone's sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back and He's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
To throw is Dart. And it's caught. Touchdown. DK Metcalf with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And his guys have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7.
Our home team, 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Side, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Watch out. Here we go. Ready.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
Quad red. Down. 52 blue.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Needle blue. Black shot.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That first down run could not have turned out worse for a defense because when they came out on the field, their #1 mission, keep them stacked up close to their goal line, and at worst, create great field position for their offense.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And now off to the races down the right side. DK Metcalf. And all the way in for the touchdown. DK Metcalf doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Let's go. Ready.
A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside. And it's a fumble. And the defense will get their hands on it. There he goes, right side. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
Point after, right down the middle. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. And what a big-time play there. 58 yards.
At the 7-yard line.
Ready, set.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Now back to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Set, hut. Red, 38. Set.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jalen Warren there to make the grab. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Our home team, 14.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Working out of the gun is Dart. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A gain of 15. Result is a first down.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. 57 yards rushing for him now to this point. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Well, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A gain there of 21 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Results in a first down.
Dart targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 9, 2nd and 5. To throw now, Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Mixon is in for a touchdown.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
At their own 37-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
Black Ultra. Hut.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Washington with a catch, middle of the field. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A gain of 26 yards. Complete to Darnell
Black
Washington.
shot.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready?
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now he's loose, down the left sideline. Touchdown! It's their quarterback as the first half is winding down. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
35. Our home team, 21. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's Dart. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Ready.
And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half, but when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Joshua Williams makes the tackle.
A gain of a yard.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 45-yard line.
He's going to try and take off with it. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Red, yellow, green jack. Ready?
Looking to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
On for the field goal. A 65-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. Well, not too long ago, Charles, that would have been a new NFL record. But instead, it's shy of setting the record, which is 66, but still from 65 away, one of the longest kicks in league history.
And that puts him in elite company in the NFL. Only a few have ever even attempted that, let alone put it through the post. How about his moment? It came together for him, and he delivered.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Dart going to look to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Had to do a double take on that one, Brandon, because so far in this game, we haven't seen many of his passes fall incomplete.
In motion right, that's Metcalf. A play fake, and now it's Dart. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
You got a young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On play action, here's Dart. And it's caught. Touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now.
42. Our home team, 24.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast.
And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
They begin with a run by Mixon.
And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
A gain of 16 yards. Result is a first down.
70 Lions, 65.
Back to Mixon on first down. Down to about the 45.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he's a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
From the gun, Dart.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Here's Dart. There's a short one caught by Phelan.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Complete to Harold Bannon Jr. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Inside handoff to Mixon.
Down at the 35, it'll be second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Throwing his dart. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's fourth down.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will extend their lead even further. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Yellow, go.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Complete to Austin here over the middle.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
It's a gain of 25
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
33,
First
yellow.
and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Touchdown! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit.
Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Mixing up the middle. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Here's Dart.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Here we go. Cut.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Yellow.
At the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Ready.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Blue 32. Claws red. You yellow. Set.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. Here now, 2nd and 4. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. He's got his target. That's complete. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To throw, Dart. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
103 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal.
The 11-yard line.
To throw is Dart.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
They'll try to throw for it with Dart.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
1st down and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Let's go.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Going right side here, and that's complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
Blue, go. Yellow, 22. Set, cut.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
On the ball. On the ball. Fight.
Secure on the tackle.
Black shot.
A gain of 2.
Ready?
Brings up second.
They'll drop the throw.
44-yard line.
He's going to launch it for Washington. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Steal, flat.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Ready.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's not